Hey everybody, what's up? I know I really haven't posted something in a while, and it seems like I say that every commentary I do from at least recently. But I actually got caught up in another game. I've been playing another game a lot. It's called RuneScape. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. Yes, I'm a nerd, no life, whatever. But I used to play this game all the time back in sixth grade, fifth grade. I used to wake up from school early to go PKing on my pier. But I've started playing again, starting to make some money. If any of you guys play and want to talk to me about whatever, my private chat's always open. Just send me a message. My username is darthreffin25, one word. If you guys have any questions, you could talk to me there. I always respond whenever I'm playing, unless I'm kind of AFKing at bandits, in which case, I'll answer a little bit late. But today I'm bringing you a search and destroy terminal. We're playing 1effort right now, and this is some pretty good gameplay. It's actually very long. It's around 14 minutes long, and I just want to break to you guys what I'm doing. As you see here, I'm using a thermal ACR. UMG Chicago's coming up, and we have to play terminal as a mat, and I really haven't played terminal in a while. It's been a year. So in this game, since you don't have lightweight or marathon to help you cross the burger or rush eskies, you have to do something weird. You have to do something unique to try to get to that A bomb site. So I'm just trying different things out. That's why I'm using thermal here. I know you also see how to do something cool on defense as well. So right now I'm just trying to pick off somebody's head, see where they are, just find their location so I can find the best place to push. So I'm checking all the corners I can, just trying to peek out. I don't see anything white just yet. It's actually really hard. If they head glitch, well enough at the top of the eskies towards the plants, you actually won't even be able to see them. So I'm just trying to, once again, help out my teammate here, Burns. He has the bomb. He actually gets taken out. So I'm looking for this guy. I'm looking around for Mosh. It's a 1v2 situation now as my teammate, I think it was James, just died. So I know one's near library, and I know one's over near top eskies. So as I get stunned from library, you can't forget about the guy trying to flank. There's actually a bit of disc lag there, and I didn't see that guy in the actual game, but as you guys saw, we see him in theater here. So I finally realized that he's here, but it's just too little too late. I wait for the guy to flank me, but, I just get sandwiched in, and there's really nothing I could do there. While we're in this final kill cam here, if any of you guys are going to UMG Chicago, it's next weekend, so it's going to be on like the 18th, and it's in Downers Grove, if any of you guys know where that is. So if you're around the area, come drop by. There'll be links in the description. Oops, actually, let me hit my keyboard there. But links in the description for everything, as always. So off defense here, I'm using Scavenger and Impact on my ACR. The reason I'm using that is Impact. Obviously, you could shoot through stuff. And on MW3, for some reason, they made the whole map like a piece of paper. You could shoot through literally everything on the map. So Impact helps out a lot here. And if you're going to be shooting through stuff, you're going to waste a lot of ammo, which is why you use Scavenger. You start out with some extra clips. And if your teammate next to you dies, you can get some extra ammo. So I stun someone over near the T-plant here. And he decides to push me. I take him out nice and easy. And I'm just going to shoot through everything here. I mean, it's like a piece of paper. Unfortunately, Mosh, Mosh is actually pretty good. During this whole game, you'll see he snakes me a lot. And, there's really nothing you could do about it. He uses that to his advantage. And he gets the better of me a few times here. So while you're dead, I'm actually playing RuneScape right now while I'm dead. I didn't tell my team this, but while you're dead, what you want to do is actually third-person your teammates. Unless you're in Europe, of course, in which case you're not allowed to at events. But in North America, you're allowed to third person at events. So that's what you want to do. You want to practice, finding corners. Actually, third person James here for a bit. Yeah, this is where I third person. I tell him, stop looking over there. I can third it for you. Which, unfortunately, in theater, I actually should have fast forwarded through this part because really nothing much happens. But yeah, I'm just thirding around James. I'm watching his back. And even if your teammates are moving around, if he plays on a high sensitivity, he likes to spin around and whatnot, you should always third person because you could see more than Jim. Right now I can see more than James can. So he's able to pick up Mosh here. He knows the other guy planted the bomb. He did not see him cross down into our lobby. He saw him go towards hall. So there are three things he could do from there. He could flank around through library. He could go to red or around into our lobby. Or he could just stay inside hall. So James is going for the fake defuse here, trying to draw him out. Now he doesn't know if he's in hall. He doesn't know if he flanked through red. Or he could just be waiting to flank around back through burger. He's checking red here, but it's a little too late now as he gets shot in his back. Wasn't much time left on the clock anyways. So now we're down 0-2. Now when you start getting down in rounds, especially in search and destroy, you can't get down on your teammates. You can't get down on yourself. You just got to take it one round at a time because anything is possible. You could always come back. If you guys don't believe that you can come back from a 0-3 deficit in search and destroy, I've done it before against Optic in the finals of a tournament. When I was still on Collapse in the CEA tournament, we were down 0-3 on bootleg search, and we came back to beat them and win that tournament. And that's the only tournament they've lost in MW3. So, it could happen to anybody you could came back on. That didn't sound right, but nonetheless here. So now we're trying something here. We're trying to smoke A so they can't see us, but we can see them since we're trying to utilize the thermal site here. So we do see this guy going back over towards top Eskies. Unfortunately, I missed my shot there. And now we're trying to get to this spot behind the stove. A lot of players like to go here because you have the most cover. And you can actually see some things over near the A bomb site. You can see behind the golf court, which a lot of people like to go by. And you can see some of the planters right in front of you, as you can see here. Now, you can't really see much of top red, but sometimes people will hang over the edge there. So you just want to pick them off. So you see here, we're trying to push 3 guys to the A site. And it's just really hard to win offense on boot. Like, it's just, you have to push this narrow area. And it's not like you have the speed advantage that you did at MW2. And they're already set up by the time you push here. If you try to go B, the guy in plane, you only need one guy at B if you're on defense. Because they can see you from everywhere. If you try to go through terminal, they see your shadow walk by and you can still throw grenades through the terminal as you could in MW2. If you try to go A, as I just said, it's a narrow area. And you're really going to try to push middle. Like, you can't really push middle. They can see you from red. They can see you from plane. They can see you from top Eskies. It's just not a viable place to push. So you see here, James just got cornered by all of them. Nothing you can do here. So now we're down 0-3. And we're going to try to crawl our way back into this one. We've been playing quite sloppy on this map. At least during this game. So as I said before, take it one round at a time. Talk your teammates through it. Stay positive, most importantly. A lot of times you'll see people just be really negative. Be like, shit, dude. We're down to 0-3. It's over. What do you want to play for the next map? No. Stay positive. All right, guys, let's go. One round at a time. Let's start coming back here. Now, at the start of this round, you saw me start with the PP90. That's because when I'm using this ACR, especially with Scavenger, you run pretty slow. So I want to get to Eskies as quick as possible, and I just switch my gun as soon as I get there. Now, on defense, what I'm doing here is with my impact, I'm just shooting through everything. As I said before, terminal is pretty much a piece of paper. It's really thin, so you could shoot through everything. As you see, I'm just putting hit markers in them. And this stops them from pushing up. This stops them from moving towards the A bomb site. And I also have my teammate near me if I need help at all. I think I might actually get a kill here. I'm not too sure. I did play the scrim earlier today on, what's today? No, I don't even know what today is. It doesn't matter. Today's the 11th. So this is when I played the scrim. I'm uploading it once I'm done. And there we go. We won our first round. And I just sat there. I shot through everything. We cut the map in half, right? So we had a teammate watching middle, a teammate watching towards Dreams, and I had the whole burger half to myself. They weren't pushing that side of the map, so then there were only 2 possible ways they could go, and we were able to take that round. Unfortunately, now we have to play an offense, which is a little bit harder to win. I think this is definitely a defensive-oriented map, and winning offense is actually pretty hard. So sometimes I like to jump on my spot, as you guys saw in a previous video. I like to go on top of this help desk right here. I don't do that at all in this match because, it's starting to get quite popular. When teammate calls out that he has someone stunned over near the B area, like outside. So I throw a nade right below our windowsill here. Unfortunately, I don't get a kill, but it's very nice to know that when you look straight up straight up on your screen, you just throw a nade, you should know where that nade is going to land, right? I've just been playing Call of Duty that long that, I could pretty much tell where my nade's going to go whenever I throw it. So right now I'm just trying to take it slow up the middle map. It's really hard to push this area because you have no cover whatsoever. You pretty much have to stay behind the bookshelf right here or the counter and just try to get a pick and push up from there. Luckily enough, my teammates are having some success over near the B bomb site. I see someone over near mid-red right here, and I decide to try to wall him through. I know he's in this area. And this is going to make the other guy panic. So my teammates are going to be able to get an easy pick as he tries to push me in the mid-hall here. So it's a 1v4 situation. We know he's over in their lobby. And the first thing you want to do when you have the last guy pinned is get a positional advantage on him. So I decided to go up top. And I'm able to pick up the easy kill as he's trying to run away to Eskies. And the reason you want to get positional advantage is because you never know where he's going to push. So once you get in a better position, that just gives you a higher probability that you're going to be able to pick up the kill, right? Alright, so moving in 3-2. We're on defense. We're actually feeling pretty confident right now. Even though we're down in round count, it is defense. And defense is much easier to win. So once again, going to the PP90, getting that little speed advantage off the start. Switch to my ACR. And you guys can't see my classes, but if you watch my live stream, I have all my classes named out. I have ACR with proficiency and whatever tactical grenade I'm using, and as well as my lethal grenade. Just so everything's organized, so in case I do a miss switch, you know, it just won't happen as often. So right here, you know, I see grounds over near the T-plant. They tried to smoke us as well, but I don't think any of them were using thermals, and even if they were, you know, I don't think they were going to be able to pick me off. So once again, you know, they put some shots on me. I'm going to back down. My teammate has full health. You know, this is called a bait and switch. It's very popular in Halo. But once again, you know, I'm just shooting through this pillar. Make sure they don't cross over to Burger. And I'm pretty much shooting forever right now, you know. I'm waiting for him to cross by. Now, I see that I'm running low on ammo, which is why I'm just shooting single bullets right now. We're going into burst fire. And I'm just going to wait it out. You know, there's a minute 30 seconds left in the round. And we're up in man count right now. So once again, just waiting. You know, nobody's crossing Burger. My teammates are all set up. And unfortunately, in Search and Destroy, this is when it starts to get boring. You know, you really want to push up, but that's not what you can do, right? You need to stay back. You need to try to win the round here. So I just had to click something. Sorry if you guys heard that. But once again, James picks up a kill here on, I don't even know what that guy's name is, and I'm not going to try to butcher it. But, you know, I'm just looking over near Burger, holding my spot. The last guy's over near plane right here. And I'm just going to watch the cross. You know, I don't need to push him. And Sidra picks up the last kill. So now it's all tied up. 3-3. It's all going to come down to this right here. As you saw before, we were actually down 0-3 in round count. And we're just taking it one round at a time. We're staying calm and composed. And we're not really overreacting to the situation. You know, we're just sticking to our normal strategies. Taking it maybe a little bit slower. But we're just trying to go for individual kills. Because that's going to open up the map for us. So luckily enough, we actually had more kills than the other team. So we're going to get defense here. And here we go. I'm going to do my little run thing. They're actually smoking it here. And I think they're doing a very fast rush. You know, they're being very aggressive here. I get a nice nade here. Actually take out 2 people. And that right there, that pretty much ends the round for us. You know, it's 4-on-2. And I'm pretty sure I dropped the bomb there. Usually Groundser picks up the bomb for them. So once again, you know, we're just holding our position. Actually, I didn't kill. I killed Groundser here. I thought I killed him with the nade. My fault. But I get a nice kill on him there. So now it's a 1v3 situation. And now I'm going to go back to what I usually do. Just shoot through everything. Right? So as soon as I find his position, you know, if he's over near Burger, call out to my team. We'll move in on him. And once again, you see me shooting through that pillar, shooting the desk. I should get some hit markers here. So I know where he is. And this is a big mistake on my part. Sorry, I hit my keyboard again. But this is a big mistake. I should not have challenged that. I should have stayed behind in the head glitch. That's just stupid on my part. You know, I got a little over eager there trying to get, you know, more of an angle through that pole or the pillar. You know, just a big mistake on my part. But now it's a 2v1 situation, and he could definitely clutch a 2v1. You know, you can't count him out. So right now I have James here. This is James you're watching. He's going to be watching across the A-bomb while Burns is watching across back to their spawn. I tell James I'm going to be third person here, but his head is still peeking out a little bit, so he's just going to pop back up here shortly, yeah. And now we're playing the waiting game again. He sees him cross over to A-bomb, which triggers Burns, as you can see there, to cross over. And we're going to try to pin him in this A-bomb site here. James is forced to back up because we don't know if he's going to go top red. We don't know if he's going to go through our lobby. So he just needs to make sure he can't get shot from the outside. I'm thirding Burns right here. As you can see, James is in the plane. Just make sure he can't get to the B-bomb site. And shortly enough here, he's going to plant the bomb over near A. A bit of a spoiler, but he's going to plant the bomb at A, and Burns is going to swoop in automatically. There he goes. Burns swooping in, sees him over near the golf cart, and there we go. You know, we're going to win the game here. You know, I just wanted to upload this video for you guys to give you a little insight into my mind, what I'm thinking during Search and Destroy, and to show you never give up in a game. The game is never over until you see round 1 or round loss on your screen. So just stay calm and composed. You know, not all the time are you going to be able to come back from an 0-3 deficit, but you can if you just keep your head in the game and just don't give up. So that's going to be it for today. I'm going to upload this shortly, and there's the scoreboard for you guys, and I'll see you guys later.